And good evening, everybody. Suwannee High Bulldog Baseball is now on the air. Wayne Luttrell joined by, oh my, it's Andy Day in the booth.
Oh, my is right. I mean, this is kind of I'm going to say maybe a little different atmosphere, but
Just a little bit.
a different type of game.
Yeah. If you've coached baseball, played baseball, seen baseball, you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, hopefully so. I mean, at least I could tell that, they were watering the field down. And I'm used to doing those kind of things and dragging it and watching them warm up, take infield. So pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. And that's something that people overlook a lot. These kids, they take care of their own field. Coaches, I mean, they put in a lot of hours.
Yeah, back in the day, we had the old push mower. It wasn't, it was self-propelled. I mean, you did it yourself, coach. And that's how we cut the infield. It made it look a lot nicer. But, speaking of this field, I was thinking about that. I actually went back to one of my old annuals, but I didn't have the one from my 9th grade year, but I'm pretty sure that's when this field was built.
Man, that goes back just a couple of years.
Yeah, about 72, 71, 72, somewhere in there.
Tell you what, though, as far as a facility, I mean, it looks good.
Oh, yeah, it is awesome. It's come a long way.
No doubt about that. And Suwannee has been on a winning streak here lately. They've won 3 games in a row. Won at Newberry last night, got behind 2-0, gave up 2 quick runs, but bounced right back and held on to beat them 10-5. That improved Suwannee to 7-5 on the young season.
Yeah, 7-5. That's pretty good early in the season. You're still getting things dialed in. And the thing about it, you got to work around your pitching staff to give them plenty of time. You see who your go-to guys are, but where it all matters is right there at the end of the season. If you can build toward the end and make a run for it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the coach has done this year. Coach Moran decided he wanted to toughen up that schedule and get ready for postseason. He didn't want to wait to the postseason to see a Division I pitcher. He's going to see him during the regular year.
Yeah, actually, that'll get your team more used to it. And that way, if you do make it to the Final Four or somewhere like that, you're not seeing somebody pumping in there at 98 and got a breaking ball that breaks out at about 72.
Yeah, exactly. Yulee Hornets, they come in with a record of 6 wins and 7 losses, and they'll try to bounce back here tonight against the Suwannee Bulldogs. They are coming off a big win in their last ball game. They beat Cedar Creek Christian by the score of 15-0.
Yeah, they pretty much routed them, so that game probably didn't go the number of innings that usual in a baseball game, which would be 7. So they had a pretty good run there. I was just noticing their schedule, and I looked on there, and it must be spring break for them next week because I noticed they were going to Tennessee.
Yeah, probably playing in a tournament or something. Yeah, most baseball teams take advantage of that week to go and play some different competitions. So good luck to the Hornets. That'd be a fun trip for them.
Yeah.
They are a 4A squad, Suwannee a 3A team. On the road this season, the Hornets 2-3, and Suwannee 3-3 at home. Now, the Hornets can score some runs. They've scored 80 runs on the season and given up 61. Suwannee has scored 62 on the season and given up 40. Runs per game, Yulee averaging 6.2 runs a game, and Suwannee 5.2. So it's going to be a little bit pitching against some hitting.
Yeah, it's according to who you're putting out there, too. So you got to see, are you facing the number 1 pitcher, number 2, number 3, or, you could go anywhere with this because I noticed with Suwannee, not that I hadn't kept up with it that much, but, they got a plethora of pitchers for the guys that have put in a number of innings.
Yeah, they do. They have a bunch of deep pitching staff.
Yeah.
And really anybody on this team. And that's one thing that Coach Moran talks about all the time is that, you could kind of plug kids in different positions and move them around. They're a bunch of utility players.
Well, and that's the thing. I was noticing some of the players here. You just had kids that can play shortstop, third base. You got ones you can move around from catching to third, where I saw Moran. And you got also, I guess, Watson, Green, Rogers. It just goes kind of crazy. Grayson Bonds out there. So, man, I'm telling you, it's good because, if you have an injury come around during the season, you got somebody you can stick in there and they just take right over.
Yeah, Grayson Bonds, he's not a pitcher, but he could pitch if called on. Yeah, we had him on the coaches show this week on the Diamond Dogs podcast, and I put it to him, and he said, well, if I had to, I could pitch.
Yeah.
But he's a pretty good catcher back there.
Yeah,
so,
he is.
And pretty good at the plate as well. As far as offense, Suwannee, their team average just 218, but they come alive late, and that's starting to pick up. Yulee comes in with a batting average of 237. The on-base percentage, though, favors Suwannee, 373 to Yulee's 367. And slugging percentages are exactly the same. Both teams come in with 311 in the slugging percentage statistics. As far as fielding, Suwannee averaging 1 error a game, and Yulee averaging 2.4, so a little bit of an edge there for Suwannee as far as defense.
Yeah, it looked like Swanee's defense was still doing pretty good. Like you say, with their fielding percentage at .933. And the batting, you talk about that. I mean, back in the day, you talk about the Mendoza line, which is around 200. But that's, not one of those things. We're talking about a team batting average. But if you look over there, Bonds hits 343, Lopez 312, and Rogers 286.
Yeah.
So, I mean, three of your top guys right there.
Yeah, they got some pop in the bat, no doubt about it. And starting to come together, and early in the season, maybe didn't come as quickly as you wanted to, but we faced some pretty tough pitching. Well, it's starting to that average starting to pick up as the season goes along.
Yeah, and you have to look at this team. They're a fairly young team, so they're going to get a lot of good experience, on the job training, so to speak,
right.
for down the road.
That is a fact. Wolfson is the common opponent. Both teams have played Wolfson, and both teams beat Wolfson. Yulee beating them 5-4, and Suwannee will win by a score of 10-1. And these teams since 2004, looks this up on Max Press today. They have played 10 times. Suwannee 7-3. Last season, Suwannee winning the ball game 7-2 against these Hornets.
Yeah, pretty good.
You got about it. Suwannee right now is just trying to keep loose. They've been here for a while. This game originally scheduled for 7 o'clock. And then Yulee had some transportation issues, so we pushed it back to 7:30. They just got here maybe 5-10 minutes ago. So they're going to need a little time to warm up, and so it's going to be a little bit late getting this game underway.
Yeah, and Suwannee down there on the right field foul line, they're kind of staying loose, just like you said, because they'd been doing a lot of walking around. Of course, they took infield, outfield, and then Yulee did that, and then it looked like Yulee will be ready to go. I haven't seen the umpires, but I really...
I assume they're in the field. They're in the Wesley Silas Fieldhouse. Yeah. I'm assuming
they probably are.
Yes. As far as the lineups tonight, I'll go over the starting lineups. First for the Yulee Hornets, they're coached by Coach Cassidy and Coach Huell as assistant coach, and they will lead off with Evan Wands. He will play in left field, number 1. He will bat first. He'll be followed by Dalen Adams, the third baseman, followed by Logan Reggae. He is the opposing pitcher tonight. Alex Davis, the cleanup batter. He'll play first base, followed by Kerry Swetzer, the shortstop. Then Adrian Hammond at second base. Brandon Giovanni in right field. The designated hitter will be Jared Malfris. And in center field batting ninth will be Brody Nichols. Behind the plate and not batting will be Evan Deal, wearing number 12 here for these Yulee Hornets. Starting lineup for the Suwannee Bulldogs will look like this. Noah Lopez will be the leadoff hitter, playing second base, wearing number 8. He'll be followed by Jace Moran, the third bagger, number 9. Batting in the third spot, the catcher, number 13, Mr. Grayson Bonds. Hitting cleanup and on the mound, number 11, Gabe Garcia. And third base, batting fifth will be Coy Fryer. He'll be playing shortstop tonight. Now, so far, we've done, this will be our 4th radio broadcast or stream. And he's played, I've seen Coy Fryer. He came off injury, played right field. He's played third base a couple of times. Now he's playing shortstop.
Well, and that's what I was talking about. Kids, you could move around. I mean, Moran can play catcher. You got, Bonds can play probably anywhere. A catcher can play anywhere because he's a defensive player. I'm just telling you.
And they got 3 good catchers on this squad. So, yeah, no doubt. So, Jace gets to start at third base, and Fryer slides over to shortstop. Following Fryer to be Hampton Newman. He'll be in right field, number 16. Batting 7th will be the first baseman, number 4, Tyler Watson. Hitting in the 8th spot, the center field, number 7, Dylan Green. And in left field, hitting 9th, number 2, Colton Rogers. And really, if you look at this lineup top to bottom, there are no weak spots. Your 9-hole hitter got some pop in his bat.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. He was the third leading hitter on the teams. But, he's just your second leadoff sometimes the way you look at that and the way it seems to work out at times. So that's a great place for him.
And Suwannee has some bench help tonight. Now, normally now with the JV plays, they're kind of thin, but they pulled some JV players up for tonight's roster. So you've got Caden Jenkins in reserve along with Grayson Green. You've got Landon Peterson. You've got Trenton Klein. You've got Ryland Lawson, Case Nickerson over there. Parker Traps, and also Judson Law. So we've got some depth here tonight.
A pile of them old dogs.
Yeah. And last game, we only had 2 kids on the bench now.
Well, I've seen the day coming up watching it where that's about it. You'd have about 12 or 13 players. If you had an injury, you might be in trouble.
No doubt about it. Well, I tell you what, it was a bunch of fun doing the football season. It was not fun the way we ended the season there in Tallahassee, but I enjoyed doing the season. Our first season streaming as opposed to radio, and went pretty well as far as I was concerned.
Oh yeah, it was pretty awesome, and me and you even got to watch some replays, so to speak, and overall the whole thing it was a little bit getting used to, but man, it was awesome, and it's going to be great to go on forward with that.
Well, behind the scenes, we had a delay because we would watch the stream, and it's about a 25, 30-second delay. So if you remembered to look down at your screen, we could see that play again. But which is pretty good. And we just had a player added.
Yeah.
Kale.
Just an extra player.
Stalk.
That Kale Staley?
Staley. Yeah.
Kale Staley.
Okay. All right, we'll add him to the list here.
Yes. Pretty good deal.
Another JV kid that they brought up for tonight's ball game. So depending on how things go, we might see some mass substitutions later in the game. But first, you got to build that lead.
Yeah, you do. And nothing better for the Dogs here to shut the Yulee Hornets down in the first inning and come out and crank them old whooping sticks up.
They're the umpires coming out tonight, and they will meet with the two coaches at home plate. And it does not appear that Yulee's going to take an infield practice, so we'll do the national anthem, and then we'll go right to work here. Gabe Garcia going to get the start tonight for the Suwannee Bulldogs. Now, he's a kid that came across the river. He transferred over here from Hamilton County.
Oh, yeah. Garcia.
Good.
See that. Number 11.
Yeah, he's a good one. I've seen him play shortstop, and he's been spectacular. And my first chance to see him on the mound. So looking forward to seeing Gabe Garcia get the start tonight for the Dogs.
As the coaches meet there at home plate along with the umpires.
Let's see if I can get Garcia comes in with a looks like a 3-2 record and a 2.45 earned run average.
Yeah, I was looking for my stats, but I got them kind of. I'm a little bit out of sorts. We talk about that last football game. I might have just threw my bag away. I don't know, or either I left it in Tallahassee. I never found it.
Oh my goodness! Did you check the truck?
Well, yeah, I looked around in the truck.
I think it ended up in the truck.
Yeah, maybe so.
Garcia with 8 walks and 8 strikeouts coming into this one.
Yeah, I noticed some of the Suwannee pitchers. As far as the innings pitched goes away, if I can find it.
Well, Yulee is the opponent tonight, and our next broadcast after this one will be next Wednesday, and that'll be against Bishop Snyder. That's on March 19th, and that'll also be a home ball game. So,
yeah,
we'll look forward to that here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Yeah, they usually got a pretty good ball club, so that ought to be a interesting game.
That should be, and like I said, there are no easy opponents. If you look down the Suwannee schedule, there are no cupcakes at all. Every game is a quality opponent, including tonight. These Hornets, they can sting you now if you're not careful.
Yeah, and you look at that. You look at after Bishop Snyder, then you talk about little FSU or Florida High. They're always good.
They are. They always have a good quality program in Tallahassee. All right, the meeting at home plate has ended between the coaches and the umpires. We're going to have 2 umpires tonight. One behind the plate and one will work the field. They station him behind first base to start with, and then if runners get on, he'll move his position.
Yeah.
Good evening. Getting ready for the national anthem here at Booster Field.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Booster Field. Tonight's matchup is between your Suwannee Bulldogs and the Yulee Hornets. You would join me in introducing your Yulee Hornets. Your substitute players for the Hornets are number 3, Parker Lynch. Number 21, Brandon Fallon. Number 4, Aiden Torbush. Number 7, Jalen Reese. Number 11, Daniel Melendez. Number 13, Jackson Jones. Your starters for the Hornets, leading off, number 1, your left fielder, Evan Wands. Number 22, your third baseman, Dalen Adams. Number 8, your pitcher, Logan Reed. Number 32, your first baseman, Alex Davis. Number 5, your shortstop, Kenny Schwartz. Number 23, your second baseman, Andrew Hammond. Number 15, your right fielder, Braden Giovanni. Number 10, your designated hitter, Jared Malfris. Number 2, your center fielder, Brody Nichols. And number 12, Evan Deal. Now join me in introducing your Suwannee Bulldogs. Your substitute players for the night are number 12, Caden Jenkins. Number 15, Grayson Green. Number 5, Landon Peterson. Number 19, Trenton Klein. Number 17, Rylan Lawson. Number 18, Case Nickerson. Number 27, Parker Crafts. 00, Judson Law. Number 1, Kel Staley. Your starters for the Bulldogs, leading off, number 8, your second baseman, Noah Lopez. Number 9, your third baseman, Jace Moran. Number 13, your catcher, Grayson Bonds. Number 11, your pitcher, Gabe Garcia. Number 10, your shortstop, Coy Fryer. Number 16, your right fielder, Hampton Newman. Number 4, your first baseman, Kyler Watson. Number 7, your center fielder, Dylan Green. Number 2, your left fielder, Colton Rogers. Bulldogs are coached by your head coach, Billy Moran. Assistant coaches, Reed Baldwin, Matthew Pennington, and Blake Swan. Everyone would rise, direct your attention to center field, and join us in the national anthem. Oh, so proudly, and fire and light and screaming, whose broad stride and bright star through the pair of fire. Oh, the rain was we walk was so bad. He's screaming. And his through the night, and I play still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave? Rain in the and the whole thing.
How about that? Chris Stapleton there with the national anthem here at Booster Field. Man, that'll stir you, right?
Makes me chill.
I'm telling you. All right, about ready for baseball here as the Suwannee Bulldogs play host to the Yulee Hornets. By the way, behind us, we've got the Lady Dogs in action.
Yeah.
That's right.
A little bit of softball.
Yeah, they're taking on Hamilton County tonight.
Yeah, that'll be a good game.
I'm telling you what, you ought to be out here now at the ballpark. You can watch baseball, walk over and watch softball, cheering on the Bulldogs both ways.
Yeah, they're changing out pitchers over here. Walk over there, see what's happening.
Exactly. Queen Annie, get you an update. I mean, hopefully it's going to be a double dog victory tonight.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Gabe Garcia taking his warm-up tosses on the mound. And again, you've got Grayson Bonds there behind the plate. Out at first base, Kyler Watson. Noah Lopez will be your second baseman. Coy Fryer, shortstop. Jace Moran is your third baseman. And in the outfield left to right, you've got Colton Rogers, Dylan Green, and Hampton Newman. Suwannee Bulldogs trying to win their fourth ball game in a row.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty good deal for them. And like you say, on a little hot winning streak here, and that's good for the Dogs. It builds momentum, but it also builds your confidence.
It does. These Yulee Hornets, it's going to be a tough out tonight. So this should be a good ball game. And if you're watching the stream and you're in town, come on out and enjoy some high school baseball, man. We've got perfect weather for it tonight.
Oh, it is. It's pretty awesome. It's got up in the 80s today. Probably only get down to maybe 70, 71. Just right.
Yeah, can't beat that. That's pretty good weather right there. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Wayne Fryer Homes, also by Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency, by Wes Haney Chevrolet, by Grantham Realty, by Lafayette State Bank, by Rapid Fiber Internet, by Papa John's Pizza, by the UPS Store, by Beepo Brady's, and a new sponsor tonight, G&W Site Print. Ben Newman. Appreciate him.
Mercy, yeah.
And leading off for these Hornets, the first batter is going to be Evan Wands.
Now batting number one,
the left fielder, wearing number 1 and hitting first for the Hornets. We got the same colors, by the way, same color scheme. So Suwannee has gone with their black uniforms here tonight, and Yulee comes over there green and white, just like or green and gold, I guess I should say, kind of like Suwannee.
Yeah, and they got more of the gold on, so that kind of helps me out. I can't get them confused.
They got the gold jerseys. Yeah. Swing and a miss for strike one. Yeah, if they'd have come over here in green, we might have been confused all night long. Swing and a miss, went after high heat that time.
Yeah, Garcia threw it just above the hands. They tell you to lay off of that one, but he already had one strike on him. Now he's going to have to bat him.
And the 0-2 just misses off the plate, and that's a good place to put that baseball when you're trying to get him to chase one. Swung on and driven to left field and right into the glove of Colton Rogers. He makes the squeeze, and there's one down.
Yeah, Rogers did a pretty good job. I think he didn't see it real well off the bat. He came up and made the play, but tell you, he cranked that one right down the middle, and the batter just put it out there. The left fielder made the play. Won him.
He did. One down, and now Dalen Adams comes to bat. He's the third baseman for the Hornets. Swing and a miss.
Garcia doing a pretty good job. He's attacking that outside corner. And that one was a little bit up and away. Strike one.
So far, his location has been spot on. Off-speed pitch, and that one got him. Kind of crossed him up a little bit.
Yeah, that's the first one he had thrown, so pretty good.
And this one is popped. Looks like it's going to be out of play. So the count will stay at no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, sitting at 0-2, that was another breaking pitch. It was a little inside, but he figured he better fend that one off.
And that curveball got him there. Boy, just froze number 22. A backward K in the book, and that's 2 down.
Pretty good start by Garcia, and the Dogs is one.
Logan Reed.
Yep, 2 up, 2 down, and now Logan Rege. I think it's pronounced Rege. It's R-I-E-G-E.
Yeah, I'll let you do the pronunciation. I didn't do very well.
I hope I'm right on that. Sure don't want to mispronounce anybody's name. But like I say, the Hornets got here at the last minute, and we're trying to read the lineup card and doing the best we can in interpreting that.
1-1 count.
And there's the pitch. That off-speed pitch, man. If he can throw that for a strike all night, he's going to be tough. Ball and 2 strikes to the opposing pitcher. There's the fastball. He went after it, could not catch up. And it's 3 up, 3 down for the Hornets in the top of the first inning. After a half inning of play, there is no score. Suwannee coming to bat next on RiverCountrySports.com.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with deliver and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsInsurance.com.
Back here at the ballpark, Logan Regie taking his warm-up tosses. Evan Deal behind the plate for the Hornets. You've got Alex Davis at first base. Adrian Hammond will start at second base. Kerry Swetzer at shortstop. Dalen Adams is your third baseman. And in the outfield, left field, you got Evan Wands. At center field, Brody Nichols. And the right fielder, get the start, number 15, Brandon Giovanni. Suwannee will lead off with Noah Lopez. He'll hit first, followed by Jace Moran and Grayson Bonds. Lopez, I tell you what, his on-base percentage, outstanding. He's got 9 swipes on the year.
Showing a little bit of that football speed out there. I tell you, I saw that he was leading them in stolen bases. Got two.
Tell you what, you've got a lot of kids who are playing both sports.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Moran, another one, and got Fryer, of course, it goes both ways. Kyler Watson, also a football player. You only young one time. Might as well take advantage of it.
Absolutely. We've been playing as many sports as we can.
Well, you know, it's interesting that the coaches want you to concentrate on this sport,
On
on the one
yeah.
sport. And the kids, they want to play everything.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, the coaches are battling for the athletes because you only have a limited pool. So, but whatever sport you're playing, we're rooting for you if you're wearing green and white.
Absolutely.
How batting number 8, Noah Lopez.
Let's see if Noah can get things started here. Right-handed batter, he'll dig in and wait for that first pitch. A little bit outside, he takes for ball 1.
Pretty good speed by the pitcher. Started him off with a fastball on the outside corner, but he missed.
Just off the plate, and there's a rip down the line, and it's going to be foul. Well, that didn't miss by much, but
No, it didn't.
if that would have been down the line, that thing could have been rolling around the corner, and he may have, with his speed, could have got to third base perhaps. Been a double for sure. The 1-1 pitch,
Wow.
and
Foul ball.
I think it hit his bat, didn't it?
Pretty sure it did.
Yeah, and that'd be a foul ball. That was supposed to be behind him, and it ended up hitting the bat.
Unfortunate for Lopez.
Yeah, I mean, how do you deal with that? Quickly in the hole with the ball and 2 strikes. Hornets with a bit of a break there. The pitch is off the plate and low, and it's now 2-2. Moran waits on deck. No score if you're just tuning in. Bottom of the first inning. The 2-2, and that one went behind him and missed the bat, so it's 3-2.
Goodness.
Now you got to remember that pitch goes behind
He
you
better
and
just-
drop the bat.
Yeah, put that bat down.
All right, full count to the leadoff hitter for the Suwannee Bulldogs. The pitch, and that
that
one
one
hit
got
him. Yeah.
2 behind him and 1 on the shoulder. And he'll take first base.
Now batting number
Logan,
9, Jace Moran.
Trying to get his control down, Pat. Hits the first batter after working the count full. And so Lopez at first base. He is a threat to run. Jace Moran now at the plate, batting from the left side. Let's see if they get something going here early. There's a pickoff move.
Oh.
It's going to be close. Just got back in there.
Yeah, pretty good move.
That was a real good move for a right-handed pitcher. Lopez was lucky to get underneath that tag.
Yeah, Lopez was thinking about second base.
He was.
Almost got caught leaning.
There he goes again. This time he gets back a little bit easier.
Now, they are aware of the speed at first base.
Yeah.
A little cat and mouse going on between the pitcher and the runner. Meanwhile, Moran waits for the pitch at the plate. There it is, and it's delivered into left field. That'll drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. And you've got 2 men aboard with nobody out.
Yeah, Moran did a great job of staying back that time. The pitch was on the outside corner, went with it, hit it opposite field, and got him a good single out of it.
Exactly right. Went with the pitch. And I don't know if Lopez, even if he was moving with that ball hit to left field, I don't know if you want to try for third base, but a pretty good start to things offensively for Suwannee as Grayson Bonds now slides to the plate.
Yeah, Grayson Bonds leading the Dogs in hitting, batting .343.
He's been hot as of late. There's a pickoff move to second base. It'll go into the outfield, and Lopez thought about taking third and then thinks better of it and retreats back to the bag. Well, spin move there. Trying to throw in now for the pitcher. He gets that call from the catcher, and that fielder's got to be there.
Yeah.
And they got to work that out between them, second baseman and the shortstop. This time he'll go to the plate, and that's going to get away from the catcher, and the runners will advance.
The old Dogs got him on second and third. No outs.
Call that one a wild pitch. Catcher did what he could to block it up. But Bonds now ahead in the count with runners in scoring position. Suwannee trying to jump to an early lead here on this Friday night. Quick conversation between the shortstop and the pitcher. And now they're ready to go back to work. And now he'll step off the mound. Logan didn't like what he saw there. And they'll begin that all over again. Usually with the runner at second, you've got to change signs up. So
yeah,
a little confused there. High, 2-0.
On the way, I noticed they got the first baseman playing in just a little bit. I don't know that we would bunt with the bases loaded and no outs.
In the first inning with your 3-hole hitter? It would be surprising, but it has happened. There's the 2-0, and that one's going to miss as well. It goes 3-0. Bonds has been hot as of late. He has been swinging a hot bat. And so far, he hadn't had a pitch to swing at.
Seems to be pitching him pretty. I mean, you got first base open, so.
They're being careful with him, but you got Gabe Garcia on deck.
Oh.
There's 4 pitches. He'll walk Bonds, so that'll load him up. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Gabe Garcia. And he can really help himself out.
Now batting
the opposing
11,
pitcher.
Gabe Garcia.
And we're going to get a pinch runner over there at first base. See if we can get his number. Tell you what, it's hard to pick up the numbers on these jerseys here tonight.
I was going to say something about that, but they think we were just giving a replay of football. We don't like. We like them to wear a white numeral and a green jersey, things like that.
Yeah,
you got those stripes.
Maybe you can pick it up watch it on TV, but I can't see it from here. So, all right, here we go. Base is juiced. And the first pitch off speed and in that one missed. Ball one.
Yeah, threw that breaking ball in there.
I thought it just caught the plate, but the umpire didn't see it that way. 1-0 on Garcia.
Bases full of Dogs.
The stretch and the pitch. And that went off the plate. 2-0. He's got to give him a strike here. There's nowhere to put him.
No.
It'll walk in a run if you give him a base on balls here. Coy Fryer on deck for Suwannee. Dogs looking for a big first inning. Garcia waits and does not offer it that one, but he catches the outside corner for a called strike. Garcia thought about it and then held up.
Pretty good. Still ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike. There's the pitch and to second base. This could be a double play. No,
he throws it away.
The shortstop. And 2 runs are going to score. We'll end up at first and third, and still nobody out in the inning. How about that?
Yeah, that was a tailor-made double play. It just didn't go off like Yulee wanted it.
Now batting number 10, Coy Fryer.
And Lopez comes in to score. Moran comes around and scores. Bonds ends up at third base, and Garcia reaches first base via an error. Did that error on the throw?
Well,
I'm guessing on E4. Coy Fryer at the plate. That's what I wrote down in my scoreboard.
Well, I don't really know. It's hard to say. I mean, it was fielder's choice, I guess, in the E. So,
Well, he
yeah,
fielded it
fielded it.
cleanly, but the throw
Oh, yeah, was really wide.
ended up into left field, so 2 runs scored. Coy Fryer now at the ditch. Kickoff move to first base, and nothing going on at third base. We got the pinch runner for Bonds. I said it was Bonds at third. It's actually our pinch runner.
Slipped him in there once.
Yeah. Still, I'd love to get his number.
Mm.
And
Oh, that
this
was
one's going to
running.
get
Yeah.
through on the right side. Into right field, that'll score a run. And that's number 5. That's Landon Peterson that came around to score.
Good job of base running. Saw it hit to the other
Now,
side.
number
He was
16,
actually breaking on it. Second baseman couldn't get to it. Went out to the outfield. Good hit for Fryer.
Sure was. Tell you what, Suwannee is cooking right now. Nobody down. You got runners at first and second. It's 3-0 Suwannee here in the bottom of the first. Now Hampton Newman. Hampton's got a little pop in his bat as well. Not going to get a chance to swing. It's going to hit him, and that'll load him up again.
That's 2 hit by a pitch here in the first inning.
Batting number 4, Kyler Watson.
That's going to load him up.
I tell you what, Logan Riga is struggling just a little bit out there on the hill. And here comes the pitching coach, and we're going to have a meeting at the mound between Hornets. Going to get the whole infield drawn in together, and I'm sure the coach is just telling them, hey, boys, it's early in this ball game. Settle down.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this inning. Just play ball, and it's never easy to get off that bus. Don't even do warm-ups and just jump right out. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that's not easy.
Well, you feel like you're in a hurry the whole time, and then, you choose not to take infield, outfield, so cut down a little bit on the pitcher's time to get loose in the bullpen.
No doubt about it. So Hornets kind of under the gun for the time they got here, but apparently they had some transportation issues. And it's a long little ride. We've been to Yulee many times.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Base is full of Bulldogs. Got Newman at first, Fryer at second, Garcia's at third. Tyler Watson will be your batter. He digs in from the right side. He had a heck of a football season.
Yes, he did.
He and his brother. Unfortunately, his brother got hurt. That's fouled out of play. And Hunter, unfortunately, is still out. Not going to be able to participate in the baseball season.
Yeah, I saw he was listed, and then I saw him in the dugout, so I assumed that,
He's a
he
player
was still
coach.
hurt. Yeah, there you go.
He helps out where he can. From the stretch, there's the pitch, and again fouled away and out of play.
Actually, the pitcher, he's kind of throwing him away, and he's trying to go with the pitch. Fouled 2 balls off to the right side. See what they do here.
Now, since the coach came out, he's thrown 2 good pitches. 0-2 on Watson.
Oh, yeah.
And that was delivered into left field.
Oh,
That
it's
is
gonna go off
deep.
the
That
wall,
is
isn't it?
far, and that is off
Off
the wall.
Oh, mercy.
And Bulldogs are running around the bases. We're going to get 1 run in. Here comes the second one. And
Wow.
going for third base because nobody's covering the bag. Second and third, and still 0 outs.
Yeah, I knew that one off the bat was probably coming off the wall. And
Now batting
Well, I
number
was
7, Dylan.
tell you, we
Green.
had a 0-2 pitch count. Of course, he had to worry about hitting batters, walking batters, but then all of a sudden you just don't drive it down the middle. And what a great hit by Tyler Watson.
No doubt about it. A couple of RBI to his credit there. And I thought for a minute there it had a chance to get out here, but hit off the wall and scored a couple of more runs. And my goodness, the wheels are coming off here for the Hornets. We're at the 8th spot here. Nobody out. It's 5-0 Suwannee. Still 2 dogs on base. You got second and third, and Dylan Green digs in. Pitch to Green is outside and low for ball 1.
Don was doing a pretty good job staying patient. They knew the pitcher had started out where he was high and over the batter's head. Now he's going outside.
Swung on and foul back to the screen. Well, Green took a cut at that one, but just missed it.
Yeah, he turned it loose.
If he'd have connected in the center of bat with that swing, that ball would still be traveling.
Still, there are no outs here in the first inning. The Dogs with a big lead.
pitch off speed, and that'll miss.
And I was looking at that pitch there, and it almost got
Yeah,
Green's bat as
almost
it
hit
went
the
over
bat
his
too.
head.
Well, when you duck, you don't, how do you remember to bring the bat down with you?
Kind of hard to do.
Off speed, and that one's in there for a strike. That one caught the inside corner. 2-2 now to Dylan Green. Colton Rogers on deck.
Got dogs on second and third. Still no outs.
That one's high. And the count goes full. 3-2 is the count to Dylan Green.
Yeah, this will be the payoff pitch.
Got first base open. Nobody out. The pitch. Chopped down the line at third.
Oh, my.
He'll have to go to first base. A run will score, and it is in time for the first out. That was actually a pretty nice play. Nothing he could do about the runner. Decided to get the out at first base.
Yeah, that was a great play by Dalen Adams for Yulee, because it was right down the line. And of course, he made the good throw over to first base, but we still got a run scored for them old dogs of Suwannee.
Well, Green gets the RBI, knocks a run in. But first out of the inning, and now Colton Rogers at the plate, still a man at second base. That's Watson, and there's a pop fly right side, should be playable. First baseman over and calling for it, and he'll make the catch. That's Alex Davis. So 2 down.
Now
and back to the top of the order for Noah Lopez. If you're just tuning in, first 6 dogs have scored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 have come across. Kyler Watson, the 7th hitter, is at second base. You got 2 down, and now back to Lopez. That's outside. Earlier this inning, Lopez worked the count full and then ended up getting hit by a pitch. Went to second base on a single from Moran. Wild pitch brought him to third, and then Gabe Garcia brought him in off what looked like it could have been a double play. He'd have scored anyway, come from third, but error on the second baseman, and suddenly the wheels started coming off a little bit. 2-0 count to Lopez. He's ahead once again.
Lopez batting .312.
He's had a good season. Been very productive. That was a chopper to the shortstop. Should be an easy play across the diamond and in time, and that'll do it for Suwannee. But the damage is done. 6 runs for Suwannee in the bottom of the first inning, and after 1, it's the Dogs 6 and the Hornets nothing. Suwannee Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968. I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet, it comes down to 2 things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Suwannee Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Wayne Luttrell and Andy Day here in the booth. The Suwannee Bulldogs and the Yulee Hornets here on this Friday night. And the Dogs jump out to a 6-0 lead after the first inning. Due up for the Hornets here in the second will be Alex Davis, followed by Kerry Schwetzer and Adrian Hammond. That's your 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Face Gabe Garcia. He takes his warm-up tosses. Looking at the flag in center field, got a little breeze blowing out, so nobody gets a hold of one.
I think there used to be some signs up there on the wall. It used to be about 400 feet, 2 dead center. I don't know if that counts getting over the wall or just to the wall. That's back in the day.
I tell you, that wall has no give now. That's not a fence. That is a wall. All right, Alex Davis will dig in. And the first pitch from Garcia. Upstairs for ball one.
Davis, a 294 hitter. Batting cleanup.
Number 32. With the gold jersey on. Now Garcia gets his sign. The right-handed Davis digs in. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Had some pretty good movement on that pitch, did Garcia.
I tell you, Garcia is a good-looking baseball player now.
Another.
On the swing and a miss. You know, with the new rules for high school, I mean, it's kind of like college. You can just go where you want. So, we played Columbia High School, and there's a kid who played football for Suwannee, our tight end, playing for Columbia. And I'm sure Hamilton's feeling the same way. Hey, man, that kid was our star. And now he's crossed the river and come over here to Live Oak.
Oh, yeah.
Fouled away. But you got to recruit them kids and re-recruit them. And college is really crazy now.
Oh, it's totally crazy. Wow.
It's in there. Called strike 3.
Caught him looking.
That's a third strikeout and 4 batters for Garcia.
Now batting number 5, Kenny Schwartz.
And Kerry Swetzer is what I got anyway.
It could be Schwetzer. I'm not that good.
We do the best we can.
I almost failed 9th grade English.
There's a call strike. It's not so much that, it's trying to read the writing. That's not always easy. And there's one driven into left field and going to be caught.
Yeah.
Nice job out there.
Another great play out there in left field by old Colton Rogers.
He's had a couple of nice ones. Came charging on that one and made the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 up and 2 down here in the second for the Hornets. And now Adrian Hammond, second baseman.
Now batting number 23, Adrian Hammond.
Hammond's a leading batter. Batting .500. I think he'd only played in 8 games, but I'd have to relook at that.
Yeah, sometimes that average, if you get hot and you don't have as many at bats.
Yeah.
The heck of an average. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2.
Well, great pitch. Hit that outside corner and the ball tailing away from the right-handed batter.
Man. And that one tailing away, but a little too far for him to offer at that one. So a ball and 2 strikes on Hammond. Giovanni stands on deck, but there are 2 outs. There's a curveball.
Yeah, another breaking pitch.
I'm telling you what, he's got some movement now. And that's a different speed than a slider that he throws that tails away from him. There that pitch is, catches the corner, and there's a called strike 3. And that'll do it for the Hornets in their half of the second inning. The score remains Suwannee 6 and Yulee nothing. It's Suwannee Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com. Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Anthem Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080. I tell you what, you always hear some great music out here in the ballpark.
Oh, yeah.
Blues Traveler right there.
Hey.
I got to see Government Mule last weekend at the Spirit of Suwannee.
Oh, yeah.
That anthem. Man, they were killing. Put on a great show. They played Friday and Saturday night. I saw them Friday night.
I knew there was something going on when I came by there.
Yeah. Well, it was all in the amphitheater stage.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it does get better than that.
That's pretty good stuff. Always is at the Spirit of the Suwannee.
They got Suwannee Spring Fest coming next weekend. That's a little more laid back as far as the festival, a little more bluegrass and roots music. Anyway, all the information online. Just go to musicliveshere.com and keep up with everything happening in the spirit of Suwannee. All right, let's see if Suwannee can keep things going. They had a big first inning. Leading off here in the bottom of the second will be Jace Moran. If you're just tuning in, Suwannee with a 6-0 lead in this ball game.
And, of course, Yulee staying with the same pitcher, Ray. He kind of had a tough first inning.
He did. Let's see if he can settle down here in inning number 2. First pitch to Moran, going to miss for ball 1.
Moran, old lefty, up at the plate. High and away was the pitch. Two balls, no strikes. And another one. Got a right-handed pitcher out there, and he has a lot of good movement, but it's moving away from the plate. He's going to have to put that thing on that line on the inside. And I think that's how he gave up the base hits. Another one, 3 in a row.
Well, that was a 3-0 pitch, and
Yeah.
the take sign was on that time for Moran. And so he'll take that one for a strike. It's now 3-1.
There you go, same pitch, same spot, and that would have been strike 2, and it was with a foul ball.
Yeah, fouls it off, out of play. So quickly from 3-0, it's now 3-2. And let's see what Moran does here. The lefty waits. There's the pitch. It'll miss. That's ball 4. And Moran on board for the second time in this ball game.
Now batting number 13.
Pretty good in
Bryson
that for
Bond.
Moran.
He did. He sat there and battled. Was ahead in the count. Had to take a strike. Then fouled one off. And then took ball number 4. And here comes a meeting at the mound. And he may get some kind of a pitching change here. And it looks like we are going to get a pitching change for the Yulee Hornets. And while that happens, let me tell you about one of our new sponsors. Bulldog Baseball is brought to you in part by G&W Site Services. You know, they do it all, Andy, from land clearing to site prep to grade work to excavation to pond digging, driveways and culverts, material hauling, foundations. There ain't anything they can't do with your land.
I'm telling you.
They'll get it in good working order, man. If it's new construction or just some projects you've been putting off, give G&W a call. Their number is 386-209-4856. Ben Newman, G&W Site Services. Oh, Ben Newman's a dog now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
209-4856. Find them online, gwsiteservicesllc.com. All right, let's see if we get a number here for this new pitcher.
I hadn't seen the back of his jersey. I was thinking it was 22, but I'm not.
21. Looks like
Is it
21?
21? It's one or the other. They have 21 listed as a pitcher. Fallon.
Okay.
But
Looks like Brandon Fallon will be the new pitcher. Let me write him in the scorebook here. Fallon will come in and he'll relieve the starting pitcher here in the second inning. Well, Rigi just didn't have it tonight.
no.
A control problem and just couldn't throw it over the plate consistently. And when he did, Suwannee was hitting it. And so let's see if this change of pitchers will change the luck of the Hornets. Suwannee with a runner at first base here. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning and a 6-0 lead.
Fallon's a little bit bigger fella. Got a little height on him out there on the mound. Completing his warm-up pitches. Probably got about 1 to go.
Don't forget the softball girls. They're in action right behind us. Want to root on the Lady Dogs. They're taking on the Hamilton County Lady Trojans here tonight. I was over there watching because this game started late. I was watching their introductions, and man, that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Had a good PA announcer. Had it rocking and rolling over there.
Now, softball, it's a little bit faster game. You don't have near as many pitching changes.
Well, it's fast pitch softball. It's not that slow, high arcing thing where that's old men play.
Yeah, them girls get after it.
They do. Grayson Bonds. Hopefully next year we can do a couple of softball games. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Grayson Bonds, the hitter. And the first pitch to the shortstop, and that'll be one. And can he turn two? And he does.
He does.
Just like that. And so the pitching change is just what the doctor ordered for the Yulee Hornets. Quickly 2 down for the Suwannee Bulldogs, and Gabe Garcia will come to the plate with the bases empty.
Now batting number 11, Gabe Garcia.
And the first pitch is going to be low for ball one. They called that a strike, didn't they? All right.
He did.
Okay. I thought it was low.
We can make excuses. We're looking through a net.
Okay. And that one's fouled away. That is a strike. So quickly 0-2 here to Gabe Garcia. And the new pitcher, Fowler, he's come in throwing strikes.
Yeah, and I was trying to look him up. It seemed like he only had 2 appearances previous to now.
Off-speed pitch is in there, and there's a called strike 3. That froze Gabe Garcia. And that'll do it for the Suwannee Bulldogs here in the second inning. After 2 complete, it's Suwannee 6 and Yulee nothing. It's Suwannee Bulldog Baseball, RiverCountrySports.com.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
When watching the big game, you want pizza. Papa John's Pizza of Live Oak has what you're looking for. Delicious pizza, cooked just the way you like it. From their signature sauce to their toppings, the fresh original dough, plus wings, breadsticks, and more. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's Pizza, 6852 Suwannee Plaza Lane in Live Oak. Call for delivery or stop by today. Suwannee Bulldog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, tell your friends, Suwannee Bulldog Baseball, and a lot of different things. You know, we're going to do high school graduations for not only Suwannee, but also Brantford High School coming up in May.
Man,
that'd be pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah. Mobley's Custom Cuts going to be one of our sponsors. We appreciate Leo and everything that they do, man. I tell you what, if you want to get some fresh meat, that's the place to go.
Oh, it is.
Also, Shade Tree Nursery going to sponsor us for bringing the graduation ceremonies, and we appreciate them as well. All right, let's see if Suwannee can keep things going. So far, Gabe Garcia's 6 up and 6 down. So you've got the 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up here for the Yulee Hornets. Leading off will be Brandon Giovanni, the right fielder.
No, that's actually the pitcher, but I didn't see the change they made in the field.
All right. They made changes. They don't tell me.
I know.
Number 21, Braden Fallon.
Couldn't keep up with it.
All right. So Fallon will bat here in Giovanni's spot.
Nice pitch. And
the first pitch, way out in the right field and making the catch right in front of the warning track. Man, what a play out there by Hampton Newman.
Yeah. He made a great play. I saw the center fielder coming over there in a hurry, and I thought he was going to call him off. That was Dylan Green. But the right fielder tracked it down, and I tell you, that was in the gap. Could have been a double all the way.
And this is designated hitter now. This is Jared Malphus.
Now batting Jared Malphus.
And the lefty gets hit, and he'll be the first runner for the Yulee Hornets. And that Hornet took a little stinger. But he shook it off quickly and jogged down to first base.
Number 2, Brody Nichols.
Now Brody Nichols coming to the plate. Runner at first base runner for Yulee in this ball game. Another left-handed batter. All right, 1 down in the inning. Runner at first base. Garcia from the stretch for the first time. To the plate, and there's a called strike. right on the outside part of the plate.
Garcia does a great job of hitting his spots, hitting the corner there. Got the catcher set up on the outside corner. If the umpire will give us a ball and a half, we'll be in good shape.
And that one's low. They usually do give you at least a ball outside in high school baseball. Sometimes they'll give you 2 on that outside part. Long as they're consistent.
Yeah.
That's all you ask for. The 1-1. That one catches the plate. Yeah, Nichols kind of jumping away from that one a little bit, but that was right on the inside corner.
That's a great pitch. You got to pitch him inside. If you're going to go away, you got to be able to throw it in.
Nichols gets set. Here comes the pitch. That one misses. 2-2. Six nothing Suwannee here in the third. That one's going to be fouled away. So the count will stay at 2-2.
Garcia with great movement that time. It was a high and away fastball.
It was in the dirt, and the count goes full. Nice job back there by Bonds to block it up. Bonds is just daring, so go ahead and try second base.
Yeah.
He's got a gun. And there's a fly ball toward left field. Should be a can of corn. And he makes a squeeze. Colton Rogers been playing a fine left field here tonight. 2 down in the inning. And now back to the top of the order. Here's Evan Wands. He flew out to left field his first time up.
Wands.
Garcia's first pitch to him, swing and a miss. He went after that one, but that one, again, that pitch, it tails away from the right-handed batter. Garcia to the belt and the plate. Swing and a miss. It's almost ripped that one. He was looking at runner, and he didn't get far enough away for him to throw it. But 0-2. And that'll be foul, and the count will stay 0-2. So far tonight, we've got 4 strikeouts to Garcia's credit. So looking for K number 5 here, if he can get Wands to chase one, or maybe freeze him with that slider.
0-2 pitch, 2 outs.
There goes the runner, and the throw down is going to be in time. And he got,
yeah, he did.
Caught stealing a second base. And, you know, if you're the Yulee coach, I mean, why not do that? Because you got your leadoff hitter at the plate with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and try that. And then you got the leadoff hitter coming up next inning.
Absolutely.
All right, that's going to do it for the Hornets. It's still 6-0 Suwannee. We'll be back after this on RiverCountrySports.com.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with deliver-in setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsInsurance.com. Hey, Bulldog fans, when you're hungry, remember Robbie's Cafe. A big fish sandwich. Plus burgers and salads, hot and cold sandwiches, wings, always fresh, always delicious. I eat there all the time. I've never had a bad meal. Robbie's Cafe by Suwannee High School, right around the corner, Pinewood Drive in Live Oak. Robbie's Cafe, that's where Bulldogs are fed. 6-0 Suwannee as the Dogs come to bat here in the bottom of the third inning. Dogs with a big first inning. They scored 6 runs.
Yulee made a pitching change, came in, brought in Brandon Fallon, and he's kind of shut the door here. He did a nice job there, second inning, produced a ground ball for a double play, and then struck out the next batter, which was Garcia. Coy Fryer to lead off here in the third for Swan.
Yeah, and Fallon, he's a senior for them, and he's only pitched like 4.5 innings. So
he's fresh.
Yeah, he's fresh, and he has a .000 ERA in the inning. So we'll see if that remains after tonight.
He didn't hurt himself in that inning he did pitch.
No, he did a great job.
Sure did. All right, Coy Fryer will dig in, followed by Hampton Newman and Kyler Watson. Scheduled 3 for Suwannee here in the third inning. First pitch from Fallon. That'll be outside for ball 1. Coy Fryer. Of course, that last name, I mean, Seminole fans know that name well.
Oh, yeah.
Todd Fryer played over there, his dad, and also Matt Fryer, swing and a miss. Of course, stars here at Suwannee High School. They've got a Fryer over there now at Tallahassee that came from Suwannee, then Columbia, and then to Tallahassee.
That's exactly right.
There's a pitch, and that was going to be a base hit into left field. Gets between the third baseman and the shortstop. And Fryer aboard, his second hit of the ballgame. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, good job of hitting that time. Went with the curveball, stayed back on it, and hit it just to the right of the shortstop. The
perfect place.
Now batting number 12, Caden Jenkins.
Hayden Jenkins now comes to the plate. He'll bat for Hampton Newman. And got the runner to run down here. Yep, got him picked. And so Fryer got aboard, but then got a little happy feet out there. Got caught off the bag, and he'll get thrown out at second base. But 1 down, and that's a shame that erased that base hit.
Yeah, I think we were going all the way on that with the signs from the coach.
Well, Fryer's got the, he like Lopez, they got green lights. So with that speed, you get him up there. But you got to pick your spots. Caden Jenkins heading the count 1-0. And toward the first baseman and right in his glove. He just had him played exactly right. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Lines out to the first baseman.
Now batting number 4, Tyler Watson.
Tyler Watson strides to the plate. Watson with that double back in the first, plated 2 runs. And he was a couple inches of driving one out of here.
Oh, yeah.
There's the first look at Fallon. The pitch, off speed and in there for a called strike. Those high curveballs, not quite a 12-6 curveball, but it had some break on it.
Yeah, they're mixing it up pretty good right now with the new pitcher Fallon.
A miss off the plate inside, 1-1. The Kyler, the Killer Watson. We can get nicknames for baseball too.
You can, sure enough. Another curveball, breaking pitch.
That curveball started well inside and doesn't catch the corner. 2-1. Dylan Green would be next, but 2 down in the inning. That was misses 3-1.
I just missed outside.
Just missed.
Yeah, I was waiting.
I thought he was going to ring him up there.
Good hitters count right here. Fallon gets ready to deliver the pitch.
Watson gets one he likes. There it is. And down the third base line, and that'll be foul. Boy, that didn't miss by much. I was watching the bag, and, you know, that's kind of tricky there as to where it'll hit after that bag, but it just went foul.
3-2 count. 2 outs for the Dogs.
The pitch, and that'll miss.
So a free pass for Kyler Watson keeps the inning alive. And now Dylan Green to the plate.
Green 0 for 1 tonight. Headed toward the second baseman as his first at bat.
Had an RBI to his credit, though.
Yeah.
Run came in.
Oh, yeah.
Went after that one. Probably shouldn't have. There's strike one. Kind of chased that one a little bit. Dylan Green trying to get things going offensively here. There's a pickoff move to first.
Mm-hmm.
And Watson dives underneath it. Kid's got a good move. Better
Yeah.
watch him, Kyler. Watson will get his lead once again. And Fallon from the stretch. He'll go to first base once again, and Watson will get that uniform a little bit dirtier. Meanwhile, Green waits patiently at the plate.
Little cat and mouse out there.
Yeah. Really trying to keep this thing at 6-0.
Hmm.
And there's a throw to first base by the catcher. And tell you what, he's had to dive in there 3 times now. Brushing the dirt off.
Yeah, shaking the clay out.
1-1, the count on Dylan Green.
Green calls time, yeah.
Umpire gave it to him. It just took a little too long out there. And Dylan said, hey, man, let me regroup here.
1-1 count, 2 outs. Got 1 dog on base. Need to move him.
The first base. Watson a little more aware this time. First time it was a close play, but he's been able to get back safely pretty easily after that. Kyler's got that good speed now. He could take off, but see what he does with a 1-1 count, 2 outs in the inning. It's going to be downstairs. So 2-1. They might want to get Watson in scoring position. See if they can move him here. You guys got a good lead out there. Fallon checks the runner now to the belt, and he'll go to the plate, and that'll be low for ball 3.
That was 2 breaking pitches in a row. More or less bounced him on the outside corner.
That would have been a good one to run on that.
Yeah.
Because he had to dig it out, and the catcher wouldn't have had to throw to second. Not with Watson speed.
Good hitters count here. 3-1 count, 2 outs. Here in the third.
And there's a called strike. Green thought he had a free pass. Number 7 is going to have to dig in now. Count is full. And the runner will be running on this pitch with 2 down. See if Green can keep the inning alive. To first base. Watson back in safely.
It maybe be, was that about 5 picks over there in the first at least?
Yeah. The one from the catcher.
Not counting the catcher. Yeah.
Now Fallon will step off. And we'll begin again. Watson with a lead at first base. Green at the plate with a full count. Fallon's delivery. There goes the runner, and he'll come back because it's fouled out of play. Boy, I smell that popcorn coming from downstairs.
Yeah. Smells good.
Bring your appetites out here to Booster Field, man. Hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries, popcorn.
Yeah, making me hungry.
I mean. All right, the payoff pitch once again. Nope, going to be a pick move to first. Not in time. Well, they're awful worried about Watson. They've already picked one runner off this inning. Got Coy Fryer.
But it also makes at the plate, you're a little more anxious as Green. You're having to wait every time in between pitches.
Yeah.
Makes me pick up.
There goes the runner, and that'll be high, and that's a free pass. So you got runners at first and second now. Back-to-back walks delivered by Fallon, and now Colton Rogers to the plate. This inning started with a base hit. Coy Fryer, but then he got picked off.
Number 5, Landon Peterson.
Then it was a line drive to the first baseman, quickly 2 down, but now back-to-back walks. And Suwannee with runners on base here, and Colton Rogers at the plate. Let's see if Suwannee can get a 2-out rally going.
Runners on first and second, 2 out.
Fallon looks at second, now to the plate, swing and a miss. Colton Rogers out in front of that one a little bit.
It's a pretty good breaking pitch that time.
Yeah.
Had a little juice on it.
Actually, I think this is did I say number 5? This is Landon Peterson at the plate. So they switching players up on me.
I don't know if he's pinch hitting or if he's in the game.
Well, he's batting here.
Yeah, he is.
and I called him by the wrong name. Landon Peterson batting here in the 3rd inning.
Need them white numerals on them uniforms.
Yeah. He was a pinch runner earlier in the game.
1-1 count, 2 out. 2 dogs on base.
Swung on to the third baseman, and he'll go to the bag, and that'll do it for the Suwannee Bulldogs. So they threaten a little bit, but don't score. They still lead 6-0 after 3. It's Bulldog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968. I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to 2 things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Gabe Garcia still on the hill for the Suwannee Bulldogs. He has looked good so far in this ball game.
Yeah,
6-0 Suwannee.
Boy, it is 6-0 going into the 4th inning. Garcia's been.
I'm saying, I think that's Garcia. Then.
Well, I'm trying to look. It may not be.
Yeah.
He might turn his back to us in just a second.
Well, they have made some changes. You know, in the old days, they used to tell us up here.
It's green, I believe.
Okay.
Dylan Green. It looked like a number 7.
I'll be darned. Garcia was cruising along. I'm surprised they made a change, but. So Dylan Green will come out of center field, and he'll be on the hill.
And as far as the other changes, I don't know how they switched it up.
Dylan Green can't be in center field, so.
No.
See if we get, I can't see that far.
No.
So. Yeah. But we do have a new center fielder for Suwannee because Green is on the hill. So Dylan Green going to be the new pitcher for the Suwannee Bulldogs here as we begin inning number 4.
Now batting number 1, Evan Wands.
And Yulee back to the top of the order here. And they'll lead off with Evan Wands. He was at the plate in the 3rd, but runner thrown out at second base, so he'll get a fresh count here.
Juan batting .214. Not counting tonight.
Green's first pitch will be outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. It's like coach is just trying to get as much work for his kids as he can in this ball game. But usually when a pitcher has a shutout and he's put down every hitter he's faced.
Keep letting him go.
Yeah, well,
saving those arms.
That was my philosophy. But he's got a lot of arms.
He does.
You got to get everybody playing time. So, and Green can bring it now. Look at that pitch.
Nice pitch.
I mean, to tell you, that froze me up here in the booth. Good looking pitch.
That was a leadoff batter.
One up and one down for the Hornets here in the fourth inning.
Adams.
And Dalen Adams now at the plate. Ball one. This is the third base. He's made a couple of good plays over there at third base.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss there. Ball and a strike.
Nice pitch that time. Breaking pitch.
Garcia pitched the first three, and now Dylan Green on the hill for Suwannee. 2-1 here to Adams.
A little up and away.
Yes, not lately. Became the buddy.
There's a chopper right back to Green. He'll hustle in, retrieve it.
Oh, wow.
Threw it away. My goodness. Into right field, and the second base quickly goes Adams. Wow, that was routine. He fielded it cleanly and then just kind of lost it there, throwing it to first base. Threw it over his head.
And the right fielder did a good job, did exactly what he's supposed to do, and that's moving toward the back of first base when you see that throw coming. Sometimes with a pitcher coming off the mound like that, it's a little bit difficult.
It is, and got to kind of figure that angle, but anyway, that error will put a runner at second base, still one down, and now I believe this is Rigi. They may have changed him out. I'm not sure. Let me get this number. Right-handed batter. And it is number 8, so Logan Rigi at the plate here. He was the starting pitcher for Yulee. Takes the swing at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I never did figure out where Fallon exactly went in.
I'm not sure.
It may have been here.
That one misses. 1-1. One and one, runner at second base. One down in the inning. And foul to the screen. Ball and 2 strikes.
Nice pitch by Green.
Alex Davis on deck for the Hornets. Second bunch of Hornets we've had in here. We had the Lafayette Hornets there earlier in the year. They came over here and put it on Suwannee. And there's a base hit, and this could be a run. He drops in front of the left fielder, and let's see if they bring him up. They're going to hold him at third base.
Yeah, the left fielder's made some good plays. That's Colton Rogers, and he hits his cutoff man just like he should. Runner stops at third. Now they got him at first and third for the old Hornets. They got something going here in the fourth.
And they got their cleanup man at the plate here, Alex Davis. He struck out in the second inning. His first time up. His first time facing Green here. Runners at the corners. 6-0 Suwannee, and Yulee trying to get on the scoreboard. I don't know where that missed, but that's ball one.
It had to be low.
It'd be. Holding the runner at first base. And that's off the plate for ball 2. Double play would end the inning.
Figure that's the way we would go with the right hit. Stays in the infield.
Play quickly 3-0. Here to Davis. And maybe trying to pitch him carefully.
Yeah, he's one of their top 3 batters. Came into the game batting .294.
Tell you what, though, 6-0 lead isn't a whole lot. High school baseball can turn around in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
The 3-0 delivery. That one's in there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Popped in the air and out of play. Right over the concession stand there, over the press box.
I was getting ready for it to hit the top of it.
That's
Yeah, I
what
had my neck tucked in, just in case.
Said I thought I was going to hear it off the tin roof as well, but all right, 3-2. 1 down and 2 on.
You're trailing by 6. See if the runner's going to go. Or...
There's a fake throw to third, and he'll look back at first, see if he can catch him. Yulee a little too smart for that one. Now to the plate. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there.
Boy, it was.
And quickly 2 down in the inning. And we're going to get a timeout in a conference. Looks like Coach Pennington wants to come out, pitching coach, and talk to Green. And catcher's going to come out, and third baseman's going to come over. We're going to have a little meeting of the mound. 2 down in the inning. Might be talking about what to do with first and third. Do you want to ring up the runner, or chance a bad throw and them getting a run in? Maybe talk a little strategy here. I'm guessing what they're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about anything.
Well, you got 2 outs, runners on the corners.
Yeah.
You want to work on the hitter.
Matthew Pennington, he was a heck of a pitcher in his day.
Oh, yeah.
Great Bulldog. Now helping out Coach Moran on this staff.
Now batting number 5, Kenny Schweitzer.
I think 2 of them Bulldog assistant coaches I coached in middle school. Does that make me old, or does?
Well, I'm not going to say that. Reed Baldwin was a heck of an athlete as well. And
yeah.
Got Blake Swan over there.
I might have coached all 3 then.
That was high for ball. Yeah, we get into that age. I mean, I coached a lot of these kids when they were in Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Nice pitch.
In the corner. And, I mean, we're talking about the coaches. We're talking about the dads that we coached.
Yeah.
It's 1-1. We got to coach together one time. We took an all-star team, 13-year-old team over to Tallahassee one time.
Yeah.
Tried to shock the world. you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Daryl Jossie was on the mound, and he had it.
Yeah.
Was it Jossie that was pitching? I'm trying to remember. Could have been Bronson.
It was either Bronson or Jossie, one or the other.
Right.
Yeah.
And we won that first game over Tallahassee All-Stars, which Suwannee had no business beating them.
No.
They were upset about it, and then they dimed us twice on Sunday. So
didn't turn out so well.
Yeah. Well, we had a great pitching performance that one night or afternoon. The 2-1 pitch. And I tell you what, they got it as far as rec ball now with the travel leagues, these bomber teams.
Yeah.
I mean, they getting good coaching at I mean, we were rookies, man.
Yeah.
They're getting good instruction now at an early age. They come up to this level with all the fundamentals nowadays. There's a called strike. Full count now on Schweitzer. First and third, 2 down, and a full count to the batter. Green's pitch.
It's right there.
To the shortstop, and the only play is going to be to first base in time, and that'll do it for the Hornets in their half of the 4th inning. Suwannee still leads 6-0. It's Bulldog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com. Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Grantham Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors, dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball right here on RiverCountrySports.com. The Suwannee Bulldogs 6-0 over the Yulee Hornets here this Friday night. Suwannee scoring all the runs back in the first inning.
Yeah, all dogs. And then they bring in the other pitcher, Fallon. He's pretty much shut us down, but let's see if the dogs can't crank up the sticks here in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he has settled things down here for the Hornets, kept him in it. I thought for a minute there we were about to see the 10-run rule come into effect tonight, but Yulee has settled down. This is a fine ball club now. They have been in some battles, played some tough schools, and 4A school looking to keep improving, and they want to make the postseason just like Suwannee wants to in 3A.
Yeah, and they evidently do have some pretty good hitters because you were talking about the number of runs that they've scored.
Yep.
So, yeah. Suwannee been doing a pretty good job through at least 4 innings.
They had me a little nervous there in the last half inning, but came through, didn't allow a run to come across, left a couple of runners stranded. And now let's see if they can get things going here as we begin the 4th inning of play. And due up to bat here in the 4th inning would be Noah Lopez. And I'm just going to check the number each time, and that is Noah.
Yeah.
Lopez.
And he has had a pretty good night here. He scored a run, got hit by the pitch in the first inning, grounded out in that inning as well. This is his 3rd at bat here in the 4th. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I noticed Fallon, he feels more comfortable going from the stretch, even though no one's on base.
Yeah, at this level, you see a lot of kids do that, and whatever your comfort level is.
There was a breaking pitch,
Yeah,
and we
and
jumped all over it.
Into left field, and that will
man.
stay fair, and that's going to be extra bases. And Noah Lopez will stand up with a double.
Yeah, he jumped all over the breaking pitch, hit it down the left field line.
Yeah, that's why he's hitting over 300.
Yeah.
Patience
Now
like that,
batting number 9,
waiting for
Jason
that
Moran.
pitch. And he got it in his wheel zone, knew what to do with it. Put it out there in no man's land in left field. And a stand-up double to lead off the 4th. Now Jace Moran to the plate. Moran's had a single and a walk. He's had a good night. Scored a run back in the 1st. Gets to start at 3rd base here in this ball game. Of course, Moran's also been behind the plate. He can pitch. He can play multiple positions.
Yes.
Heck of a football player, too.
Oh, yeah.
Remember his freshman year, he kicked.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Hit was hurt. And he came in and surprised us all with the strength of his leg. Played linebacker last year, a little bit of running back. There's a thrower to second base, chasing him back on the bag.
Yeah, Fallon trying to keep him close, but you would with Lopez. Like I say, he had 9 stolen bases coming in.
Our leading dealer. Running back position last year, but everybody played running back, didn't it?
Yeah.
For Suwannee, it was by committee. There's another attempted pickoff move at second base. Doesn't get him.
Thought they're going to have to come get us out of the booth.
That's right. Well, that may have been disaster. See, the other coach wanted to check that eligibility. Wait a minute now.
Upper class seniors.
Seniors, you got that right.
Pick
There's
again.
another pick move.
3 in a row.
Yeah, that was a little bit too close now. Careful out there, Noah. Moran will dig in again. Say, hey, I'm here. I'm in the box. Throw it to me. Lopez gets that lead once again at second base.
Yep.
He turns around again, chases him back. A little surprised he's that worried about him at second base. I mean, he's already in scoring position. With his wheels, a base hit will scoring.
Well, it seems more like a stall tactic, but he may come to the plate this time. No, he does
He's
not.
going to go to second base once again. They going to pick him or throw it into center field one.
Of course, they got the shift on a little bit for Moran, the left-handed batter.
They do got activity out there in the bullpen on the Hornet side of the field. So see if he comes to the plate this time. And he does.
And that's ripped foul. 1-1, and Jace Moran, he was way ahead of that one.
Well, those lefties can't hard to lay off that inside pitch because that's kind of in your wheelhouse.
And he'd been waiting so long, man, he was ready to swing that bat. The 1-1. And that one's into left field, and that one will be caught. Nice looking play out there by the Yulee left fielder to run that down. That's Evan Wands. And one down in the inning.
Now batting number 13.
Still, it was a great job of hitting by Moran to stay with the pitch. He just got pitched in, jerked it foul, threw him away. He went with the pitch and almost got it down that left field line.
Yeah, it was twisting away from the left fielder, but he did a nice job to run it down. And one down, kept the runner at second base. Now Grayson Bonds at the plate. Bonds has a walk, also hit into a double play in this ball game. The pitch. I jinxed him because I said he'd come in with a hot bat.
Yeah. Yeah, he was leading the Dogs, batting average-wise. Still is.
Batting in the 3 spot here in this order. To the plate, there goes the runner. And the throw into...
almost.
Yeah, almost into left field. Third baseman did a nice job of jumping up there and keeping it from doing so. But a stolen base for Lopez. So all that attention they paid to him does not pay off.
Yeah, and they had where Bonds was swinging on the pitch on the steal.
Yeah, just to protect the runner.
Oh, yeah.
There's the pitch, and there's an RBI. Base hit for Bonds.
Hit right up the middle, smacked it right back by the pitcher. And he stroked.
Perfect placement, and that's the 7th run across the plate for the Suwannee Bulldogs as Lopez will come in to score. Bonds at first base, and it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner for him so he can get the gear on. Gabe Garcia.
Now batting number 32, Grayson Green.
And instead, this will be number 32, Grayson Green. I thought he was number 15. They got me all kind of messed up.
That's what I have him as number 15. But
apparently
I need to see an official lineup. Okay.
All right, so Grayson Green going to bat here in the 4th inning.
With his other number, yeah.
Pinch runner at first base. There's the pitch, and Sky in the air, left side. Left fielder will call off the third baseman, and Wands will make the squeeze, and 2 down. That was a nice job by him, by Wands, to kind of take control there. Third baseman was backing up and trying to get under that ball, but the charging left fielder's got the better angle, so he called him off. 2 down in the inning, and now Coy Fryer to the plate. Kickoff move to first, not in time. Well, I'll say something about fouling. He likes to keep them runners close.
Oh, he does. For an anxious batter, that kind of gets your timing off just a little bit.
The first again, and that one's going to be, he got it.
Wow.
And that's why he keeps going over there. That's his second pickoff, and that's going to do it for Suwannee in their half of the 4th inning. After 4 complete, it's 7-0 Dogs. Suwannee baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
Hey Bulldogs, let the UPS store of Live Oak handle all of your packing, and shipping needs. The UPS Store of Live Oak also offers mailboxes, printing, faxing, scanning. We also offer notary services and shredding services as well. Stop by your local UPS store. There's help in here. Real help.
The UPS Store, located at 6824 Suwannee Plaza Lane, Live Oak, Florida.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Hey, we appreciate you watching River Country. We hope you like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. RiverCountrySports.com, streaming Suwannee High athletics.
The old Dogs tack on another run. They're in the fourth inning. Lead at 7-0.
Looking good here. We're in the fifth. The Yulee Hornets coming to bat here in the top of the fifth inning. Dylan Green on the hill for Suwannee. His second inning of work after Gabe Garcia got the start. And due up for the Hornets will be Adrian Hammond, the lead off. That's what you were going to say?
Well, I was going to say that, and then I was still trying to see that maybe Fallon went in for Giovanni. We're going to find out here shortly, though.
Okay. Well, Fallon did bat the last time around.
Yeah. So that's who he went in for, Giovanni.
Now batting
that spot in the order, yeah.
Adrian Hammond.
All right, Adrian Hammond here in the fifth inning. First pitch from Green, and he did deliver. Went around just a bit too far. There's a strike. I think it would have been a strike anyway. Ball one. That's one thing about, you only have one field umpire. So a lot of times on that check strike, if he's not down the line, if he's in the wrong spot, he can't give you that call. Yeah. So it'll be up to the home plate umpire. And home plate umpire's like, I already called it. So don't check with me. There's the 2-1. That's going to be out of play. Right side and under the bullpen.
Two and two count.
The pitch just off the plate inside. So we get a full count on Hammond. Green's pitch right back to the pitcher off his glove. Let's see if Lopez has time to throw him out. Good throw over there.
Wow.
Nice job, because that ball slowed down after it hit Green's glove. Lopez hustled over there, made an accurate throw, and one retired here in the fifth. And now here comes the opposing pitcher.
Brandon Fallon.
This is Brandon Fallon coming to the plate. Fallon's second at bat. Flew out to the right fielder back in the third inning play. First pitch is in there for a called strike.
Not a pitch.
Good placement right on that corner.
Yeah, I think he offered it that way.
He did. And we didn't even have to check down the line. So in the hole is Fallon 0-2. If Green gets him to chase here. Came with the fastball downstairs, though. Oh, Bonds does a nice job back there, sacrificing that body.
Oh, yeah, he blocked it up.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to that one. And two down. And for Green, his third strikeout. What do you think of these uniforms for Suwannee? The stripes. You like them? The pinstripes?
I'm going to say we had them when I played. Now, that was in
Is that right?
76.
You had that color combination?
Not that. We didn't have black. No.
You stayed with the traditional colors of green, white, and
we
gold.
had green and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch. Malpris is the batter, the designated hitter. One, and off the plate for ball two. Two down in the inning. Suwannee trying to go 1-2-3 here. And Malpris may have other plans.
Good piece of hitting there by Jared to put that ball into the outfield, and that's a base hit.
I think that's the first one, isn't it?
It is the.
I might have missed one in there.
It is the first base hit, I believe.
I'm looking.
Now batting number 2, Brody Nichols.
A little bit behind on that one. Brody Nichols is your batter here. 0 for 1 on the evening. Flew out to left field back in the third inning. Got a piece of that one.
Yeah, number 9 hitter, chase that curveball.
It was quickly 0-2. The left-handed batter will dig back in there. Behind in the count 0-2. See if they send the runner here. Doesn't have a very big lead over there.
Nah.
Not going. That went up high and inside. High and tight.
Throw him high and tight and then pitch him away.
Yeah. Yeah, he make him think, though. There's Green's delivery. Down that outside corner for a ball strike 3. Frozen there. So that'll do it for the Hornets. They get a base runner, but they leave him stranded, and it's still Suwannee 7 and Yulee nothing. Bulldog Baseball and RiverCountrySports.com. Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsInsurance.com.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with delivery and setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Bulldogs Baseball is brought to you in part by G&W Site Services. They do it all, from land clearing to site prep and grade work and excavation and ponds, the driveways and culverts, material hauling, foundations. Call 386-209-4856. That's Ben Newman at GW Site Services. G&W Site Services, 209-4856. You'll find them on the internet, GWSiteServicesLLC.com. Well, the Suwannee Bulldogs have done a fine job here in this ball game, 7-0, as they look for their 4th win in a row. Had a big win at Newberry the other night. Keep that winning streak alive, and now they try to keep it going and extend it to 4 games in a row.
Yeah, and they're looking pretty good right now.
Looking good. Fallon's still on the hill for the Yulee Hornets, and Coy Fryer will lead off here for Suwannee. He was at the plate when runner got picked off over at first base, and a pinch runner in there for Bonds, and he got caught. In fact, Fallon's picked off 2 Bulldogs here tonight.
Yeah. Done a pretty good job. He likes to pick.
Yeah, picked off Fryer back in the third. Fryer with a chopper toward shortstop. Should be an easy play for the Yulee shortstop, although Fryer makes that awfully close with his speed.
He sure did.
But 1 down. And now coming up will be Caden Jenkins. He came in for Hampton Newman.
Caden Jenkins.
Newman started, and then Jenkins came in the 3rd inning, batting here in the 5th. Jenkins, and that'll twist foul. In the field of play, but safely foul. Jenkins went right side his last at bat, lined out to the first baseman, hit the ball pretty good, but just unfortunately right at him.
Yeah, got some good aluminum on
it. Yeah. So still hard to wrap your mind around that. You want to say good wood.
Out of play, 0-2. They were just switching from wood to aluminum when I was playing in the 70s. And that was kind of a new thing, you know. You weren't really sold on it at that point.
No, I don't know if anybody ever used one when I played. We had old Nellie Fox wooden bat with a big fat handle.
There's a put out by the first baseman. Yeah, we had the choice back when I played. You could go with the aluminum or wooden, and aluminum was a new thing, and a lot of the kids were getting them. And then, you know, if you were one of them kids that didn't have your own bat, you wanted to borrow one.
Yeah.
Now batting number 4, Kyler Watson.
Kyler Watson comes to the dish with 2 down. Watson's had a double and walk in this ball game.
There it is again.
And there it is.
Looking for the
That's
gap.
going to drop. Kyler Watson aboard once again. So a good job out there with 2 outs. We get a runner at first base, and now Dylan Green.
Number 7, Dylan Green.
Going to come to the plate. Green walked his last trip to the plate, grounded out to the third baseman in the first inning, looking for his first hit of the ball game here. Off the plate for ball 1. Watson with a decent lead at first base, but not enough to attract a throw that time. Fallon will look over at him.
Oh, yeah. Gave him a look.
To the plate. And just foul. You know, most of these kids have played together since, you know, we're talking about Babe Ruth. They've come up together playing travel ball and rec ball, and then middle school JV, and up here at the varsity level. There's a throw to first base. I knew he was going to go over it.
You can't stand it.
Well,
yeah,
we got to give him credit now. He's picked 2 Bulldogs off. So, but the score's 7-0. Just saying. There's the pitch. That one's in the dirt.
Been a good one to run on.
Yeah, it would have been if you'd have known that was coming.
Yeah. Two-one count, 2 outs. Got a dog on first. Green at the plate.
From the belt, here's Fallon's pitch. Nope, he'll go to first base. Jason Watson back. The 2-1 delivery. Popped in the air and going to twist out of play. First baseman gave it a chase, but it bounces off of the dugout there. So 2-2 to Dylan Green.
Fallon working from the stretch, runner on first.
Watson with his lead at first base. Fallon's pitch off speed, high. So the count's going to go full. And Watson will run this time. Suwannee scoring 6 runs in the first inning, another in the 4th. And leads 7-0.
Fallon likes to pick. I don't know if he can stand it.
Will he come to the plate? Nope. He's going for the hat trick as far as pickoffs.
Yeah.
See if he can get 3 on the night. And there's a call, strike 3. So nothing doing for Suwannee in their half of the 5th inning. We have played 5 complete with your score, Suwannee 7 and Yulee 0. It's Suwannee Bulldog Baseball and RiverCountrySports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968. I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet, it comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
And thanks to Wes Haney Chevrolet. Appreciate them sponsoring Bulldog Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com. Went over and played golf, and Weston Haney was over there helping out the Suwannee Chamber. The Suwannee Chamber Golf Tournament, their annual golf tournament, was played Friday. And I thought we played pretty good. We got finished and we were 7 under par, but that was nowhere close to the money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah. That was good for us, though. We felt good about it.
That's all that counts.
Well, there you go. Played at Lake City Country Club, a premier golf course in this area. And a big time. They put on a good tournament. Hats off to the Suwannee Chamber of Commerce. Got a new pitcher once again, don't we?
I'm trying to get his number. Maybe you'll get it.
Well, that might be Kyler. I think that's Kyler, isn't it? See if that's number 4.
It's a 4 or
It
a
is
5.
number 4.
It is, yeah. He turned around that time.
So Kyler Watson will see if he can close it out here. Third pitcher for the Suwannee Bulldogs. And so if they do keep the shutout, it's going to be 3 of them getting credit for it.
Yeah.
Not like the old days, boy. If you had a shutout, you didn't want to come out.
No, that's exactly right.
Now batting number 1, Evan Wands.
So top of the order here for Yulee here in the 6th inning. And he'll start the inning. It looked like it was up the middle, and then I thought for a minute there, Pryor was going to get to it. But it's into left field. We're going to have to center field. We're going to have to call that a base hit.
Yeah, he'd had to make a heck of a play. I mean, even to knock it down and throw him out. He was dead over second base.
So Green went 2 innings, and now Watson coming in here in the 6th.
Dalen Adams.
Wands, the leadoff hitter for Yulee at first base. And now Adams at the plate.
Oh,
and that one's delivered up the middle. The back-to-back base hits, and Yulee's in business here in the 6th inning. Just like that, Yulee's got things going on.
Now batting number 8, Logan Reed.
And there's nobody out here in the 6th inning as Logan Reed comes to the plate. He was the starting pitcher for Yulee.
Yeah, pretty good hitter as well.
And umpire will call timeout here. We'll reset. I have a little battery meeting here at the mound. Runner a second. I'm sure they're just going over the signs. New pitcher. Second set of signs because of the second runner at second base. And
yeah.
Let's just be sure here. Watson's pitch. Got him there. Strike call. Watson's got a little pop on his arm now. He can bring it. Just a sophomore. And the off-speed pitch, and this one could fall, and it is going to fall.
Yes, it is. They had to hold it up a little
And they
bit.
got to try at third base here. They cut it off, and they get the tag in time. Yeah. Leonard held up. He thought for a minute that the ball was going to be caught. He held up a little too long,
And they rung him up at third base.
That was a great throw and great tag, too.
It was. I thought after they cut it off that they weren't going to be able to get it over there in time, but they nailed him. We'll call that 9-6-5. One down in the inning, still first and second here. And the Yulee coach, Coach Cassidy, comes out, and I guess he wanted replay. He's not going to get it. And runner's out at third base. Alex Davis will be the batter now. One down in the inning.
And they've hit it pretty good.
They so far have hit Watson pretty good. 3 base hits in a row. And defense has produced an out, though.
That time Watson came with a breaking pitch. First one since he's been on the mound.
They were kind of locked into that fastball, so
yeah,
got to change things up. There's a pickoff move to second base. He'll fake it. Spun around, chase a runner back to second. Watson will get set once again. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's a throw down to second base, and that is going to be time he got him. Rung him up at second base. What an arm. I told you Barnes had an arm. My goodness.
What a great play. Get your pitcher out of trouble.
Man, I'll tell you what. I mean, he put that ball on the money, and the tag was there, and that was a close call. But he rung him up. So now you got a runner at first base. There's been 3 hits in the inning and only a runner at first base, 2 down. And this could be, now Lopez is going to scoop it up, throw to first, and the Dogs get out of the inning there. So the Hornets threaten but do not score. It's still Suwannee 7 and Yulee nothing. Is Dog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com. Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Anthem Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080. Back here at the old park, Booster Field here in Live Oak, Florida, and I believe we've got a new pitcher for Yulee. Looks like Brandon Giovanni is going to come in and pitch here for the Yulee Hornets. Suwannee, if you're just tuning in, leading 7-0. Well, I tell you what, it looked like Yulee was going to get on the scoreboard in that last inning, but you got to give credit to that Dog defense.
Yeah, excellent job. You got 3 singles in a row, but McMurphy.
But nothing doing.
Yeah.
You had right fielder made a play on the ball, threw a runner out at third base, and you had the catcher throw a runner out at second base. And just like that, the Hornets, instead of having something going, they got themselves in trouble.
Yeah, Dogs shut them down right there at the end. Got those 3 outs, and still Yulee hadn't got on the scoreboard.
No, still a shutout here at Booster Field. As the new pitcher takes his warm-up tosses. And due up for the Suwannee Bulldogs, looks like Landon Peterson going to lead things off. He's the 9-hole hitter, followed by Noah Lopez and Jace Moran. Colton Rogers got the start there, and Landon Peterson coming in the 3rd inning, and he'll bat here in the 6th. Peterson 0 for 1 on the night.
Now batting number 5, Landon Peterson.
So our first look at Brandon Giovanni. And there's first pitch is going to miss down and away. Swung on, popped toward the right field
He may have room.
side. He does have room, and he makes the catch. Nice job out there by the Yulee first baseman, Alex Davis, hustling over there and making the catch in fair territory. I thought it was going to get to the bullpen, but it does not. So one down, and to the top of the order. And here is Noah Lopez is scheduled, but we're going to get a pinch hitter, Trenton Klein. And he takes a swing at the first pitch and comes up empty. Line in the hole. 0-1. The pitch. Down the pipe.
Yeah.
Quickly 0-2 to Klein. Right-handed batter. Digs in, and there's the pitch. And that one is going to miss. A ball and 2 strikes.
That one ran a little bit inside.
Looks like we got Case Nickerson going to pinch hit. He's waiting on deck.
1-2 count. 1 out. And a foul ball.
Yeah. The count stays 1-2. Fine, trying to get him a base hit here at the varsity level. A 1-2 delivery.
Off the fist.
And yeah, just kind of fisted that one to the first baseman, underhand to first, to the pitcher, and underhand to first base. And 2 down in the inning. And now we're getting another pinch hitter here. This is going to be Case Nickerson.
Now batting number 18, Case Nickerson.
So Nickerson will get a plate appearance here in the 6th inning.
Giovanni seems like he's got some pretty good stuff.
He does. He's got some good speed. That's for sure. Now that one got away from him a little bit. And that's, again, that's one of those we learned in the first inning. You want to lower your bat when you lower your body.
That breaking pitch was about to get away from him.
That one gets away from the catcher, but nobody on base, so no damage done. 2 balls and a strike.
As it says, Giovanni has a 9.0 ERA. But now I'll have to see how many innings he's pitched.
Well, he must have had one bad inning. He looks pretty good here on the mound tonight. Heading down is Nickerson, though, 3-1, and there's a chopper toward the shortstop. He picks it up, throws across the diamond in time, and Suwannee goes 1-2-3 in their half of the 6th inning. We head to the 7th with Suwannee ahead 7-0 as Bulldog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Rapid Fiber Internet's locally owned and operated, powered by Suwannee Valley Electric Co-op. Our local employees are dedicated to providing a world-class customer experience to each of our Suwannee Valley Electric members. Make the switch today to Rapid Fiber Internet's 100% fiber to the home internet system. To learn more about Rapid Fiber Internet, visit rapid-fiber.com. Again, that's rapid-fiber.com or call 866-64-RAPID.
All right, hey Bulldog fans. When you're hungry, we can satisfy that appetite at Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak. Come dine with us during, before, or after the ball game. We feature big screen TVs, so you won't miss any of the big events. At Beef O'Brady's, check out our game room featuring pool tables and games for the kids. Stop by Beef O'Brady's for some good food, good sports, and good games.
Suwannee Bulldog Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com. Yes, Country Boys can survive. 7-0 Dogs lead over the Yulee Hornets here on a beautiful Friday night at Booster Field.
Yeah, got to hold them dogs here in the top of the 7th.
Got to hold on. 3 outs away of Suwannee for their 4th straight victory and improving that record to 8-5 in the young season. And let's see. So for the Hornets, we've got due up. They're 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Leading off here will be number 5, Kerry Schweitzer. And he is 0 for 2 on the night. He's flown out to left field and grounded out to the shortstop, batting here trying to keep the Hornets alive here in the 7th inning. That's why trying to close things out here with Kyler Watson on the hill. You're just tuning in. Gabe Garcia got the start. He looked fantastic through 3 innings. Yeah. And Dylan Green came in and pitched a couple, and now Kyler Watson going to try to close things out here for the Dogs. Switzer digs in for the right side. Watson's first pitch. Swing and fouled out of play.
Doing that fastball in the outer half.
He went after it, but just a little bit slow on it. Watson pitching from the stretch with nobody on. Inside, and that one gets away from the catcher a little bit. It's not like Major League Baseball where they want a new ball every pitch.
Yeah.
We recycle baseballs at this level. The 1-1. And that went to right field, twisting, foul. He chases it over there, but he'll have to come back. Fletcher with some good wheels. He was already around first base thinking about 2. And they said, no, foul ball.
1-2 count, no outs. Here in the 7th, Dogs lead it. 7-0.
7-0, trying to preserve that shutout.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-2 pitch from Watson. And it froze the batter, but does not cross the strike zone. 2-2. Looked like Swetzer was going to go after it and then decided against it. And it was a good move by him. Now the 2-2 pitch. That went inside. He crossed up the catcher a little bit. Back to the wall.
Yeah, I think we got a new catcher in there as well.
Do we?
I think so. I can't read the number, but it could.
And that was off of the pitcher's glove, and that's going to be a base hit. So the Yulee Hornets got a base hit here in the 7th inning. And so far, the hitters this is the 4th hit given up by Watson. That defense has bailed him out the last inning.
Now batting number 23, Adrian Hammond.
Adrian Hammond comes to the plate, 0 for 2 on the night. He's faced this. It's his 3rd pitcher that he's faced. Fouled away. Holding the runner at first base.
Watson still from the stretch, and then the old batter steps out, gets time.
I think you do have Parker Craps behind the plate. I believe that's 27. Okay. That's outside. So Suwannee changed positions around. I don't have the first baseman yet. I know that's not Kyler because he's on the hill. So see if we can pick up the first baseman. Inside.
Grayson Green.
That's Green at first. Okay. Thank you. There's a called strike. 2-2 now the count. Runner at first base, nobody out. Suwannee leading 7-0, trying to close things out here in the 7th inning against Yulee.
See if we can't turn a double play.
Pitch, and he went too far. That's a called strike there. So one down. Hammond erased, and now Fallon to the plate.
Now batting.
Well, he's the
number
scheduled
15,
hitter.
Braden Giovanni.
And this is going to be Braden Giovanni. He actually started in right field. Fallon came in and hit for him a couple of times, but now Giovanni will bat here in the 7th inning. Takes the first pitch. Watson deals, swing and a miss. Brought the heat.
Yeah, pretty good pitch. Swing and a miss.
The 1-1 pitch. Yeah, nice job by Craps to block that one, and he'll call time. And I think that crossed him up a little bit. You got a young catcher in there, just getting in the game and just trying to keep the sign straight. Goes out there, quick word with Watson. And now it looks like Coach Pennington will come in and he wants a word as well. He'll take that. You can always tell with Coach means business. He's walking a little crisper than that. It's just a friendly visit here.
Yeah. You walk out there, you say, hey, had him one high, said, we've got a 7-0 lead here. Let's
just bear down here on this hitter.
Yeah.
And probably going over, signs and what he wants here. Sure, at this point in the game, you want to throw strikes.
Yeah.
You sure don't want to give any extra opportunities to your opponent. And so they got that all straightened out. Now go back to work here at 2-1 count. To Brandon Giovanni. He's the third pitcher for Yulee. Got a runner over at first base at Swetzer. He'll get his lead. Kyler Watson will pitch from the stretch.
Yes.
That's down the pipe. 2-2. So whatever that conversation was about, it was effective.
Yeah, it was.
You throw strikes.
Even out, they count 1 out. You're in the 7th. Dogs with the big lead.
The pitch. And that was run the count full. Two outs away are the Suwannee Bulldogs from victory. And he's going to give him a free pass. So Yulee now with runners at first and second, 1 down. And Jared Malfris will be the hitter. He's been got the hot hand.
Jared Malfris.
Yeah.
Malfris has been on board both times he's been to the plate. Batting for the 3rd time tonight. Takes ball 1. A little bit high.
Yeah, left-handed batter.
He was also off the plate. Ball 2. Nothing ever comes easy for Suwannee. We'll make it interesting here in the 7th inning.
Yeah, Watson.
And there's a balk.
Yeah, a balk.
Yep. That'll move the runners. Second and third now. 2 runners in scoring position for Malfris. Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch there by Watson.
Yeah. Let's just do it a couple more times.
Yeah.
2-1 count. Watson.
And
that one misses outside. 3-1. And runners at second and third. First base open. Swing and a miss. Went after that one. 3-2. Got him to chase that one a little bit. Let's see what we do here with a full count.
Yeah, 3-2 count, 1 out. Runners on second and third.
There's a
3.
called strike 3. Wow. Little surprised he didn't offer after that one, but
yeah,
kind of handcuffed him a little bit. So 2 down in the inning. And now Brody Nichols.
Now
at the
batting
plate.
2, Brody Nichols.
Nichols 0 for 2 on the evening. Flown out and struck out. Let's see if Kyler can keep the goose egg on the board here. Swing and a miss. Watson, see, after that balk, he's kind of bared down and he's throwing strikes. Keep it going, Kyler. Missed that time. Didn't miss by much.
Well, the fastball naturally runs away, especially with the lefty up there.
And this should do it. Skied in the air. Shortstop calls for it. And there it is. The Suwannee Bulldogs victorious here on this Friday night. Final score 7-0 over the Yulee Hornets. Back to talk about it after this at Suwannee Baseball on RiverCountrySports.com.
Josh Anderson here from Wayne Fryer Live Oak. I'm inviting you to come tour the best built manufactured homes on the market. Choose from 2x6 exterior walls, upgrade insulation, vinyl plank flooring, shiplap accent walls, barn doors, tile showers, and so much more. All our homes come with deliver-in setup, AC, steps, and skirting. And at Wayne Fryer Live Oak, homes start at just $69.9. If you've always wanted to own your own home, now is the time. At Wayne Fryer, US 90 West, Live Oak, or visit us online at WayneFryerHome.com.
Back here at Booster Field with the Suwannee Bulldogs. 7-0 over the Yulee Hornets here tonight. Suwannee improving the record to 8-5, and Yulee drops to 5-7 on the season. And what can you say? Suwannee got off to that hot start, and 6 runs in the first inning. Gabe Garcia got the start, did a heck of a job, and 2 Suwannee relievers after that kept the goose egg on the board. Yulee threatened a couple of times, but how about that defense, man? I was impressed with the defense tonight.
Yeah, the defense is good. We talked about the fielding percentage, right before the game, 9-something, I think it's what it was. I can't exactly recall right now, but they did a great job, and they did some things. You got to help out your pitcher, and they did some things in that one inning that really just made a difference.
Yeah. Hunter Watson up here right now. Hunter, what'd you think about your brother on the mound? Did he do all right?
He's okay. It scared me a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. He gave us a little scared, but kept that goose egg. Anyway, 7-0 the final score. So a big win for the Suwannee Bulldogs here on RiverCountrySports.com. And it's always nice when we do a televised game that the Dogs play as well as they did tonight and get the win. Well, let's hope the girls got a win as well. Across the way, the girls softball team playing Hamilton. And they did win. Okay, I got the thumbs up.
Awesome.
So a double dog victory here tonight. You got it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking control of it here in Dogland.
Trying to dig up the Suwannee schedule here. Our next broadcast game is going to be next Wednesday. And in fact, that'll be the next Suwannee baseball game. So they have a little time off between the now and the next game. And next Wednesday, it'll be Bishop Snyder that comes in here. And that's going to be a tough out. But that'll be a 7 o'clock start on Wednesday, March 19th. So join us here on River Country Sports for that one. And 14-3. How about that? Lady Dogs get a win.
Wow.
14-3 over the Lady Trojans. So big win for the Suwannee softball team. Congratulations, girls. So Bishop Snyder coming in here Wednesday, and we'll be here for that one. And then Florida High will be the next road game. That'll be a week from Friday. And as you mentioned, it's that's always a tough place to play, Tallahassee FSU.
It is.
Yeah. Following that, it's another tough Tallahassee team, North Florida Christian. So we didn't go over there and play a couple of patsies. We went over and play a couple of powers.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got Newberry coming in here. Just saw them. Then it's a trip to Columbia, a trip to Santa Fe. Santa Fe in here for senior night. Then it's at Lowndes. Menendez coming in here. North Florida Christian in here. Then the district tournament will take place April 14th through the 18th. So that's going to be a big bunch of fun there. Looking forward to that as the team is met over there. After the game, they always meet, say a few words, have a little prayer, and then Coach Moran will make his way up to the booth here and talk to us for a little bit. So we'll get some words from the head Bulldog here in a couple of minutes. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back with Coach Moran after this at Suwannee Baseball and RiverCountrySports.com.
Your trusted local real estate partner in Live Oak, Anthem Realty, for all your real estate needs in North Florida. With over 20 years experience, they're more than just a real estate agency. They're your friends and neighbors, dedicated to serving this vibrant community. So whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Grantham Realty to provide solutions that fit your needs. At Grantham Realty, you'll be treated as a friend, not a number. Contact their friendly team today. Grantham Realty, 386-362-7080.
Everybody's always claiming to offer the top insurance, the lowest rate, blah, blah, blah. Well, cut the game and go to the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. Jeff is an independent agent, meaning he can shop around to get you the best price for the coverage you need. With access to major carriers like Auto Owners, Progressive, Travelers, and Mercury, stop with those cold 800 numbers. Discover the personal difference with the Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. US 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-2886 or visit JeffTippinsInsurance.com.
And back here at the ballpark, back here at Booster Field, and Coach Moran is with us, and is there. Can you hear me now?
Gotcha.
Okay, got it. We got it now. We got all the technical issues worked out. But anyway, hey, congratulations! Last time I talked to you on the Diamond Dogs podcast, I said we had a winning streak, and you went 2 games and now 4 games in a row. Can we call it a winning streak?
Yeah, we can call it a winning streak now. I think it's that qualifies.
Congratulations, man! Got the shutout tonight. 3 different pitchers. Offense in that first inning was unbelievable. 7-0 final score.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where we have a lot of arms. We want to get all of our arms work. I mean, really, Gabe Garcia probably could have pitched the whole game if we wanted to. His pitch count was low. He was, executing strikes, executing pitches. Did a really good job. Gave us a good chance to to get in and out. We didn't stay on defense a lot, so we were able to create some offensive momentum. And just a really good job by the pitchers to anytime you give up 0 runs, a good day.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And things got a little hairy there at the end, but your defense bailed you out, man. That pick at second base, you had a right fielder throw a guy out at third. I mean, hats off to the defense tonight. They played great.
Oh yeah, Grayson Bonds. We call in our pitches on the mic. So we were telling him, hey, guy at second's getting a real big secondary. Let's back pick. So we called a pitch way off the plate for him to get a good transfer and threw him out. He's incredible. He throws the ball so good.
And on the other side, we did have a couple of kids picked off. So hey, not everything's rosy.
Yeah. I mean, that kid had a borderline balk pick move, and I got on the umpire a little bit about it because they were just kind of letting him get sloppy with it. It's good it's good to kind of throw a close to borderline pick move there, but I felt like he was kind of getting flagrant with it, and they were just letting him get away with it. I mean, I think we got picked off 3 times. 2 of those we didn't have anything on. We're just trying to get our secondary, and the kid's moving his left foot first, which is illegal. So, but ultimately, it's not ideal, but it was nothing that majorly affected us.
No, it was a great win. I mean, I'm talking about 7 runs. They don't score any.
Yeah.
What better could short team meeting after? I like that. And I was talking about some of your assistant coaches. I coached him. I had a chance to coach you, and boy, I was telling Wayne, I said, it makes me feel old. But you did a great job. Your kids doing a great job. Thing is, you got a good young nucleus, and things are just going to get better and better.
Yeah, and I love that we were able to score and kind of separate early because, as you saw, we did a lot of substitutions, got a lot of guys in the game. Right there at the end, we had probably 4 or 5 JV guys in the game, getting a chance to get some varsity innings, which is always good. You want to put those guys in a low stress environment for their first time, and the older guys, but the sophomore guys and the juniors and just our couple seniors, they did a good job of going ahead and getting a lead early. And so we got some young guys, some looks in there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, we have to kind of guess when you make changes because up here we're not aware of them, and so we look out there and we're trying to see the numbers, and those numbers are tough to pick up.
Yeah, they are. And some about the I mean, the light is good, but like any type of distance, it's kind of tough, So you could see the baseball good, but for whatever reason, even the that last inning, we were having trouble. The catcher and the pitcher, they were getting crossed up on some signs, and so they had to get that
sophomore and a freshman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
But and I know Coach Pennington came out and kind of talked to him and kind of
yeah.
And you could tell by his walk it was just a friendly meeting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Coach Pennington, if we need some motivation, I'll go talk to him. If Coach Pennington needs to go calm him down, be nice and easy with him. That's his bag. So, but yeah, I'm real proud of the guys. We hit well. I thought we hit a lot of balls hard. We hit a lot of balls hard right at some guys. I think the score would have been a little bit more had they not made some plays. They were positioned really well, had a couple balls hit right at them. And yeah, so, I mean, overall, I'm really, really pleased with the way our guys are swinging the bat right now. And we just need to keep that momentum rolling.
Yeah,
we got a real tough competition coming in on Wednesday. So
no doubt. Bishop Snyder, I mentioned 4 wins in a row. How about the quick comment on the Newberry game? Fell behind early, came back, put 10 runs on them.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. We had some situations with our travel, so we showed up late. We were scrambling to hurry up and try to get loose. We didn't even get to hit before the game, so that wasn't ideal. And then we go out there and just go bam, bam, give up 2 runs. And again, it was just one of those situations where we had to, battle from behind, and we did a great job of that. And last night we hit. I think the box score said we only had 4 hits, but man, it seemed like we had a lot more. We hit a lot of baseballs really hard yesterday. So, like I said, I'm really, really pleased with where we're at offensively. And, the biggest improvement to me is the strikeout number. Our strikeout number is 5 or less almost every single game. And that's really good for an offense.
All right. Hey, Coach, congratulations. Enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend. And let's get ready for next Wednesday. As you said, tough opponent coming in here.
Yeah, sounds good. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Enjoy it.
All right. Take it easy.
Coach Billy Moran and the Suwannee Bulldogs with a big victory here tonight by the score of 7-0. Suwannee gets the win. Andy, I tell you what, it's just like old times, man. Love having you here at the ballpark up here at the booth.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I mean, baseball is a little more laid back. Well, I won't say it's easier picking up numbers, but that has something to do with our eyes.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, I had a lot of fun with it. And it's good to watch these young dogs. I really, I've kind of coached baseball for many years in JV and
coach softball too.
Middle school, and I coached softball. Yeah. So I got used to that girls' game was a little bit faster. So when you usually don't change pitchers 3 times in softball. You may change them once, but that's usually about it. But it was a pretty fast-paced game, and these guys for Suwannee did a great job. This is a young team, a young nucleus, and with the senior leadership they have, hopefully the way Coach Moran and the rest of the staff are building them. He talked about these younger players coming in and getting some playing experience. Yeah. You never know when you're going to be called on. So
that's right.
They're doing a great job.
And fundamentally, I mean, these guys are solid.
Yeah.
You can just tell the preparation is there. I mean, just the little things, just backing up the plays,
Exactly.
They've done a good job. The coaching staff has done a good job. And as I say, they get the training at the younger levels now with this travel ball and everything. By the time they get here, they got those fundamentals down.
Oh, they do. And so, just building the program from the ground up, working them through, and all of them doing a good job. You just get better and better ball clubs, and hopefully see some kids go somewhere when it's all over here at Suwannee High.
I imagine you will.
Yeah.
I think we're going to hear some of these names. They'll be playing college baseball, and who knows, maybe end up playing professional baseball someday.
Heck yeah.
So just don't forget us. When you hit the big time, kids, when you hit the big time, don't forget us back here in your hometown. Congratulations. Suwannee gets a win, 7-0, the final score. That's going to wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Want to thank our sponsors, Wayne Fryer Home Center. We sure appreciate Todd and everybody out there at Wayne Fryer. Thank you for supporting us here on River Country Sports. Also, Jeff Tippins Insurance Agency. They've been a big sponsor. They sponsored us in the football season and back to sponsors in baseball, and we really appreciate them. Thank you to Wes Haney Chevrolet. I tell you what, if you're in the market for a new car, they've got a great selection over there. Wes Haney Chevrolet. Go see Weston. Go see David, the whole crew. Grantham Realty. Jake, well, appreciate you stepping on board and sponsoring this. And that has been a big sponsor that has come on board to sponsor the last half of the season. We appreciate Grantham Realty. Also, Lafayette State Bank, one of our new sponsors. And Chelsea she said they were going to sponsor us, and it took us a while, but we finally got them on board. And we certainly appreciate Lafayette State Bank stepping up. Also, Rapid Fiber, Papa John's, the UPS store, and Beef O'Brady's. So for our streaming producer, River Martinez, for our camera operators, John Koch, Sawyer Brooks, and Dusty Morgan, for our executive producer, Tammy Neal, and also our Instagram reporter, Lucy Roberts, I'm Wayne Luttrell. He's Andy Day. You've been watching and listening to Suwannee Baseball here on RiverCountrySports.com.